Metallica is here. Maybe they'll play, maybe not.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 memorable times SNL hosts introduced musical guests.
The weekend is here. So stick around. We'll be right back.
For this list, we're looking at the most memorable and memeable examples of Saturday Night Live musical guests being presented by the night's host. What SNL musical guest intro do you enjoy the most? Let us know in the comments. If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below. Number 10. Paul Giamatti introducing Ludacris featuring Sum 41. Pop punk band Sum 41 collaborating with rapper Ludacris on a rock remix of his hit Get Back is one of those mid-2000s footnotes we could never have come up with ourselves. But based on SNL host Paul Giamatti's introduction, you might think this was the crowning musical event of the decade. With his glasses, goatee, and button-up blue shirt completing the very professional ensemble, the Oscar-nominated actor projected his voice with reverberating passion.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ludacris featuring Sum 41.
For further emphasis, Giamatti opened his arms as if he were offering a major gift to the audience, both in the studio and at home. His delivery definitely makes us more excited about this collab than we normally would be. Number 9. Patrick Swayze introducing Mariah Carey. Patrick Swayze was known as one of the most handsome men in Hollywood, and part of the attraction stemmed from his willingness to look silly. When the star of Ghost and Point Break hosted SNL, he introduced pop superstar Mariah Carey while wearing a robin egg blue suit and fake mustache, complete with a ridiculous accent.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mariah Carey.
There is some context to this introduction, however. Swayze had appeared in an earlier sketch as South American singing star Jorge Montanaro.
When two of South America's biggest singing stars have a feud, you're the winner. Now you can enjoy the rivalry that Latin Americans have known about for years.
Sadly, his vocal chops just weren't quite as good as Carey's. But we definitely appreciate a good-looking guy who doesn't take himself too seriously.
4 tons of fentanyl. That's right, you heard me. I get 4 tons of fentanyl. I have it weighed each morning.
Number 8. Ruth Gordon introducing Chuck Berry. In the 1970s, non-binary gender identities were not exactly a mainstream concept.
Tonight you're seeing somebody very unusual in this world because I'm doing something I like to do. I'm sorry that's unusual, but that explains me. Tonight I'm here because I enjoy being here. I like to make an entrance. I like to get applause. And when I'm on, I like to do something new. And is this ever new?
But Ruth Gordon still showed solidarity with people who don't identify with male or female terms when she hosted SNL.
Ladies and gentlemen, and all the rest of us. Next, my friend, the wonderful Chuck Berry.
When introducing rock legend Chuck Berry, Gordon referred to ladies and gentlemen and all the rest of us. She might have meant it as just a humorous aside, but Gordon's delivery is filled with heart and sincerity, and we cannot resist her winning smile. Were she still around today, we like to think Gordon would relish how many people are living as their true selves. Number 7. Ron Howard introducing The Clash. Before he was an Oscar-winning director, Ron Howard was known for playing Opie Taylor on The Andy Griffith Show and Richie Cunningham on Happy Days.
It's cool, Fonz. I'll handle these clowns.
This clip reminds us of what a charming presence Howard had in front of the camera. When introducing iconic punk band The Clash, Howard, wearing a button-down shirt with feather patterns and a mustache that screams, "I still love the 70s," sounds positively beaming.
Now it's my pleasure to introduce tonight's special musical guests, The Clash!
Once he says the band's name, Howard starts clapping effusively, with his hands above his head. Does it get more punk rock than a Ron Howard introduction? We don't think so.
Split!
Number 6. Pamela Anderson introducing Rollins Band. Pamela Anderson has been married to both Tommy Lee and Kid Rock, so she definitely has some musical connections.
So my husband Tommy, he's a musician. He told me a little trick about what to do if I start to feel nervous.
Still, it's pretty amusing to see her introduce punk icon Henry Rollins' eponymous outfit. The Platinum Blonde Bombshells ensemble is also a sight to behold, with a lavender top hat and a feather boa.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rollins Band!
This is the kind of host and musical guest combination that could only happen in the 90s. This introduction might not have defined the decade, but it is certainly an important cultural artifact. We'd love to know who scheduled this night's show.
This is quite a departure for me to be on Saturday Night Live. Doing this comedy thing, after having committed myself for so long to serious drama.
Number 5. Don Rickles introducing Billy Idol. Don Rickles was the king of roasts.
Look at these people, all sitting around like dummies right in the front going, look like you're rolling the toilet. Anybody in a magazine?
So, when he hosted SNL with punk and glam rock legend Billy Idol, there was bound to be some hilarious comments. Both Rickles and Idol are side by side in the introduction, and before even a word has been uttered, the audience is guffawing at the contrast.
Billy, right on, man. It's great. And thanks a million for dressing for the show. I appreciate it. Thanks, Billy. You're real cute.
Things start with a friendly handshake and some playful banter. The White Wedding singer takes the ribbing with grace and even musses up Rickles' hair a bit to give him a taste of the wild side. We're so grateful to SNL for bringing these two together.
Here's Billy Idol singing White Wedding. Billy.
Number 4. Robin Williams introducing James Taylor. Part of why Robin Williams was such a beloved entertainer is that he never phoned things in.
We have a great show. We got James Taylor. Stay right around.
He could be acting in a movie, accepting an award, or introducing a musical guest on SNL, and he would give it his all. When introducing folk legend James Taylor, Williams, wearing a plaid shirt and suspenders, affects a country twang and points to the stage with total flair.
Ladies and gentlemen, James Taylor.
We can just imagine Williams rehearsing this dozens of times over, working to find the perfect cadence and gestures.
Once again, James Taylor!
Years after his passing, we still haven't stopped missing Robin Williams. And after seeing this clip, we doubt we ever will. Number 3. Christine Baranski introducing The Cure. Who better to introduce The Cure than Christine Baranski?
I am really excited to be here hosting Saturday Night Live. I know what you're thinking. So that's Christine Baranski.
The Tony and Emmy-winning actress's sunny presence might have been a little incongruous with the goth rock band behind such hits as Just Like Heaven and Love Song. But as we've seen numerous times on this list, opposites attract when it comes to SNL hosts and musical guests. You can see Baranski's black sequin dress shimmering as she announces the band, complete with a dramatic point of her right arm for emphasis.
Ladies and gentlemen, The Cure!
The Cure's music can get pretty gloomy, but we hope this moment made them smile. Number 2. Nathan Lane introducing Metallica. Another amazing contrast between a Tony-winning host and an intense musical guest came when Nathan Lane introduced heavy metal legends Metallica.
It's a problem-free philosophy, Hakuna Matata.
Known for his vocal talents, Lane shows he's not afraid to get a little gruff. He gives his voice some real guttural urgency towards the end, while retaining that signature Nathan Lane charm.
Ladies and gentlemen, Metallica!
His facial expression is also perfect, and you could watch this on mute and still get amped up. But it's best when experienced in its full glory. Any word on when a Metallica musical is gonna hit Broadway? Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Daniel Craig introducing The Weeknd. If you spent any serious time on Twitter after this episode aired, You've probably seen this clip of actor Daniel Craig introducing R&B superstar The Weeknd about 1,000 times. Typically reposted on Fridays, this clip of Craig announcing the guest with a weary sigh and shrug captures our collective overwhelm and exhaustion.
Ladies and gentlemen, The Weeknd.
This was the last episode of season 45 to air live from the studio before COVID-19 changed things. But this clip persisted and stands as the absolute best introduction of any musical guest by an SNL host, or at the very least, the most iconic and memeable.
Thank you.
Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're a fan of the song playing right now, be sure to check out the music video for it right here.